night. It's about one in the morning, maybe 12. I'm not sure, but I'm on a late night tip down here in Marianna, Florida. About to make a delivery in a little bit. I'm sorry I haven't got on live, or I even been on making YouTube videos in the last couple of weeks. I done had a series number of unfortunate events. Um, Nothing serious, just trucking stuff, and I need a little mental break from social media too. Taking mental breaks from social media is an important thing. You don't want to overdo it. I had somebody hit my truck. I was out in Commerce City, Colorado. I was parked. I was sleeping. It was the middle of the afternoon at the TA in Denver, about 11:30 in the morning. Parking lot's virtually empty, and the guy next to me decided to cut it short and cut right into my mirror. I can't make this shit up, man. Then I had a breakdown in Pennsylvania. My let's see, antifreeze line popped. One of the seals on there popped, and as I and the mechanic were on the side of the road fixing it, hey, Kersey, what's up? As I and the mechanic were on the side of the road fixing it, we were both almost run over by an immigrant driving a truck. He had to jump on the hood. I had to jump on my driver's side mirror to save our lives. So, like I said, it was just a series of fortunate events. But, I'm making this video. I wanted to talk about what's going on with Prime and what's going on with trucking in general. And it's hard, y'all. The reasons I haven't made any video because I'm just going along with everybody else. I'm dealing with the struggles of trucking. And it's tough. It is. It's tough. Currently, I'm a load dropping in Florida, but I had to deadhead almost 1,000 miles to get it. So it's getting tough out here and refrigerated. And just in trucking in general. But what can you do? You have to keep going. I don't think any of us are in a position really to drop trucking dead and move about our business. Make sure this is turned up loud enough. There we go. Kersey, I'm dropping a video tomorrow about changes no one is talking about. I hear you. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. Hey, Kersey, thank you for that. Kersey, I don't know if you heard this, right? So I was getting my truck worked on when it broke down, and the mechanic was like, yo, did you hear that Hirschbach is trying to buy Prime? He said last week there was something about it. And I'm trying to look and scour the internet to see if I'd heard anything about that. I don't know why a mechanic would randomly say that to me. But we were talking, and he said, did you hear that Hirschbach is trying to buy Prime? And it wouldn't surprise me if that was true. I mean, it was just out of the blue. Okay, the mechanic said that. I thought that was insanity. So I don't know if that's true or if you heard any rumors like that. I know you can do more scouring than I can, but I just thought that was amazing to hear that. But yeah, I didn't get hurt, man. We almost did. When I was on the hood of the truck, the mechanic said to me, he was like, I don't want to appear racist, right? Oh, wow, Kersey. Wow, you did hear that. I heard that rumor with 4 different companies this week at the terminal. We'll check it out. Kersey, I heard that. And the mechanic, we were talking, and he said, I heard that Prime is going to get bought out. And you know what? It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me if they sold. Like, that would, Jesus Christ, what would happen, man? I mean, it's bad enough there's a speculation that a lot of Prime drivers are quitting in droves, which I think is somewhat true. Right now we're in a situation where mileage pay is better than percentage pay. Okay. I know other things though. I think they would IPO it before it sell. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. If they go public and make it a public. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, Robert Lowe, from what I understand, he only has like 1 kid working at the facility, and he's not really in ownership capacity. He's not running the business. So to sell it to like Hirschbach or somebody else would make sense, because him and his family can get out of it and they can walk away clean. Probably walk away with $2 or $3 billion. So I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, how much money do you really need? And if Robert Lowe's in his mid 60s or early 70s, you know what I mean? Why would he want to go further than $3 billion or more? There are a super ego saying he grossed 9K this week. Little dude from across the street. I'm sure he probably did if he ran illegal. Right now, trucking, running illegal, running renegade trucking is a thing right now because rates are so bad. You have to make it up. Really, I wanted to touch on this. There's going to be a lot of driver burnout. This year, next year, there's going to be a lot of guys crashing out, burnout, suicide, homicide. There's going to be a lot of guys just flipping out because people still have the same sets of bills that have gone up, but they're losing less and less. They're making less and less money. So what do? You work until you drop dead, basically. Especially if you're an owner operator or a lease purchase guy. Okay, it ain't really affected company drivers yet, but it will. Okay, if this thing don't turn around, people are going to crash out majorly because you have to make the money, and things are getting more expensive. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep working harder and working longer. Right now, if you're a lease operator or owner operator and you take off work, you will be living on your sword. Okay, it will be the death of your business. These taking off 2 weeks or even 1 week is no longer feasible. Okay, you can only take off a 34 and you have to get back to work. So it's going to be a lot of guys who are burnt out. A lot of them. Let's see here. Let me get these comments caught up here. I know other people. Okay, let's see. Had a dude load that paid 6K. I don't believe it. Little dude from across the street. Unless that guy was running something specialized, like pharmaceuticals, like those pharmaceutical companies do pay a lot of money, and those loads do pay a lot of money. Those high value loads. So it could be true. Personally, and this is my personal opinion. If you're somewhere making a sweet spot, I would shut the fuck up. I just would. I wouldn't tell nobody. Because right now, it's killed or be killed in trucking. And if you run your mouth and start saying what kind of money you make, you're going to be screwed. You're going to be screwing yourself in the long run. Because people are flocking over there. I just turned in my SFI truck. It's horrible right now. My truck note was $1,500 a week. Damn, Daryl. Damn. Listen, that's nothing. $1,500 a week. We got guys out here with fixed costs of $2,200 a week at a leasing company, and I'm going to talk about that. Just not right now, okay? Prime drivers, their leases start at $1,200, and you got $1,100 to $1,200. You can go on their Success Leasing website and look at it. So yeah, right now leasing a truck is horrible. You have to be a slave to the truck. You have to be chained up and slave to the truck to either make any kind of money. Okay. I had conversations with my friends at Wilson and Prime, and I feel awful for one of my Wilson guys. He had to have a coming to Jesus moment with his fleet manager. And he's like, look, I can't do this. Okay. His last check, this past check he had was $62. His check before that was $138. And his check before that was $500. So he was hurting. I was making more on a state express company driver, 2K. Now I'm at making, yeah, Daryl, Mr. Wood, what you have to do, sir, is if you can, get back to your company driving position, become a trainer with a company, and do that to survive this apocalypse. Because any kind of lease purchasing or owner operator out here is just not going to do it. Only owner operators that are surviving out here are guys who own their equipment, and they're also mechanics. They can work on their equipment. If you owned your truck outright, and it had like a breakdown and you knew how to fix it yourself, and all you had to do is go buy the parts, you're winning right now. So if you're mechanically inclined, you are winning the race right now. Sandra Lester, here's the problem. People have been running through their mouths too much. That's why if you're working, keep your mouth shut and live within your means. Chandra Lester, you are 100% right. And I had to ask myself, right? I had to ask myself this question. Am I a reason why Prime is being diluted like the way it is? Because I used to recruit heavy for Prime too. And I stopped recruiting long before because I said, hey, there's too many people coming over here, you know, advertising your company right now, saying how much you're making is just the wrong thing to do. Okay, because on the long run, you're going to screw yourself because there's too many drivers out here and not enough loads that pay decent. And right now, the shippers are having a field day with treating us like nuts. You know, so keep your mouth shut, keep your door closed, and keep your foot down on the gas and keep it moving. Kersey, facts. Yeah. If you own your equipment, Kersey, if you guys own your equipment and you also are a diesel mechanic in the past life, and you knew how to work on your engine, you knew how to work on your materials, you're winning right now because you don't have a truck note. One, if something breaks down, instead of paying the high cost to get your truck repaired, you can do it yourself. Parts are not that expensive. You can order certain shit off of Amazon and get it to your house. Okay, but if you knew what you were doing, you're winning. You know. Derek, Mr. Wood, I gotta swallow my words. I said I will never be a company driver again. Now I have no choice but to be a company driver. Mr. Woods, listen. You have to turn like the truck turns. If you get too comfortable in this field, in this market, or just in truck in general, you already lost. You gotta go up to change. And I'm gonna tell you something. Change in trucking is inevitable. It's going to change. I've been in here 11 plus years now. And this industry is so different from when I really first got into it. Just with the people and the attitudes and the loads and the way things are running now, it's different. So it's going to change some more. Okay. Sean, hey Rich, where you been, brother? I've been looking for you, checking your from St. Louis. Hey Sean, what's up, bro? Down here in Florida right now, man. I just been low profile, man. I had a couple bad run-ins. Almost got killed. Literally ran over by the immigrant. Or I would say somebody who's probably not the standard American. I shouldn't say that, really. I didn't know the guy. My truck got hit and damaged, and I've been running this low freight. I've been deadheading almost 1,000 miles to pick up loads sometime. So it's not really a good time, brother. Not. I hate change. I cried when they took my manual. Kersey, really? You like driving the manual? Kersey, that's the only change that I welcome. I ain't gonna lie to you. I welcomed it, man, because I got tired of driving manual. I did. I got tired of it. I prefer the automatic. It makes these truck driving a little easier for me. Even though manual was fun, transforming your damn gear shift and stuff like that. But I just that clutch sometimes. Sometimes if you had a easy clutch, it was great. If you didn't, you had a hard clutch, your leg be swollen at the end of a 10-hour shift. Mr. Wood, it's terrible across the board, bro. You are not lying. It's terrible in trucking. And like I said earlier, if you're a lease operator, owner op, taking off of work will kill you. Having bad equipment will kill you. Staying home is going to hurt you. And what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing drivers dead by suicide, dead by committing murder, or just dying, dropping over death and being overworked. It's going to happen, okay? I saw a video the other day of them pulling a driver out of his truck dead, okay? Guys, this is hard times. These are hard times. Ain't no way dude grossing over 9K at Super Ego of all the companies. Hey, Daryl, I'm gonna say this, right? Super Ego is known to let guys run illegal and let guys do whatever they want to do. I'm sure that might be true. Okay, I don't know. He probably is running Renegade. Okay, and the reason I say that, because I've been in this industry long enough to know that drivers, when things get tough, will turn to Renegade Trucking in a heartbeat. Okay, that's all they know to do. You know, I remember. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. I was in California, picked up at a produce field in California, and I was heading to Louisiana, drop a load in Louisiana. And on the way on the road, I had a CB in my truck. The guy next to me was like, "Hey, Stevens, how long is it going to take you to get to Louisiana and from Los Angeles?" I said, "Maybe 2 or 3 days." Okay, that's a quite a distance. You know, Texas being 2 day drive. And the guy was like, "Man, I'll be there tomorrow night." I said, "How?" Man, I got this load, pays $6,000. I got to get it there, and I'm running 3 logbooks. That's when we had logbooks at the time. And I'm gonna tell you something. When money motivate people, they will do what they got to do. Trucking Kersey, Jackknife TV scared me. Hey, Kersey, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know how I stumbled on Jackknife's video, right? But I listened to him talk, and okay, here's my law enforcement buzzer going off. Okay, here's my ex-cop buzzer going off. That guy sounds desperate, and he seems like he's pushed your limit. Now, what happens when people get desperate? One, they kill themselves. Two, they kill other people. Or three, they lose their mind completely and hurt anybody and everybody in their path. Now, I'm not saying Jackknife TV is homicidal, but in one of his videos, he did say he was suicidal. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something. That's the part that's scary. Okay? And that's the part that I'm talking about with these truck drivers. Okay? It don't take long for them to lose their mind and start want to turn their vehicle into the 80,000-pound death machine and run over everybody they can. Or being in the truck stop and you're arguing with a guy and he snaps. Okay? Pain and punishment that was meant for something else, they falls onto you. So that's why I said, you know, in the next year or two, I will stay away from truck drivers. I will stay away from people. Because the stresses of life are eating some people up. And then what's going to happen is they might kill somebody or hurt somebody. And that's what I'm concerned about. I can't stop somebody from hurting themselves. But going on a homicidal maniac, I mean, look, that scared me. That was an alarm. Okay? And I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that he don't snap out and hurt himself or anybody else. Okay? But that man sounds like a man apart. So let's go back here. Jeremy, hello. Sliding pale scales need to be gone. Brother, listen. Swift does that, sliding pay scale. Hirschbach does that sliding pay scale. And the way things are, they can do what they want. It's tough out here, bro. Kersey, I tried to email him and he never responded. So sad. My dad and sis committed suicide. I'm sensitive on that. Let's see. Message redacted. Sandra, would you delete your message? Okay. Kersey, listen. Suicide is no joke, man. Listen, hearing that man, that was a cry for help. Okay? We should be very alarmed in the trucking community because it's bad out here. And you know, his situation, you got an ex-wife, child support. Child support is vicious. It's vicious. It's a vicious game. Not only mentioned the tax man, that can be vicious too. Okay? IRS will take everything from you. You know, and you're not making any money. And listen, some people snap for less. So with him, I'll be concerned. What's going on with Busy Blake? I don't know. What's going on with dude? I used to watch his channel every now and then, but I don't watch it no more. I just got out the shower, guys. I'm about to take off here, man. I thought I'd check in with you guys, and you know, I just haven't been wanting to make videos, man. I've been stressed myself, you know. What's your opinion on getting your physical from licensed chiropractor? Hey, Sean Williams, as long as they're certified and legal to do it, get it done. Listen, it's long as they're legal to do it and licensed to do it, get it done. It don't make a difference. What you should be more concerned about, sir, is make sure you get your 2 year physical with a regular doctor. Okay? But your DOT stuff, just do what you got to do to get your license active. I got to get a physical. My physical is about to expire in like 2 weeks. So, what's this? The issue with cameras in the trucks, it's become so much to have driving poorly. Hey, Sandra, let me say this to you, right? And I'm gonna talk about that real quick. The cameras are a problem. You got guys out here who've been driving for 20 years who never had an issue with a company, and then once the cameras are installed, now they have all these issues. Okay, that sucks. Okay, if 20 years before you never had any problems, you never had any cell phone tickets or speeding tickets or anything, now you have all these dings that cause your job to cause you to lose your job. You know, these cameras are an issue, and it's sad that the insurance companies are not running trucking companies. But that's a result of runaway juries. That's what we get for allowing juries to do whatever the fuck they want and make any kind of assumptions they want to. Okay, when you award somebody $150 million, $200 million, the insurance companies are like, we're gonna dictate trucking now. Okay, we took it out of your hands. Blake is gone from trucking, so he says delete all his Wow, Kersey, Blake quit trucking. Wow, did he really? Wow. Oh, so trucking along with Kersey, Blake actually quit trucking. He quit Prime. That's breaking fucking news. Oh my god. Wow, I gotta look into that. He bought a few trucks, didn't he? They sell them all. Wow. Okay. Blake's gone. That's a. I didn't even see that. Videos while driving. Do you recommend buying a truck or just stay in company? I slap hose 404. You could buy a truck if you want to because it's cheap now. It's crazy that those trucks that used to cost $240,000 used are now selling for $50,000. That's the laughs. There's got to be a whole lot of guys upside down in their trucks too, you know, as far as financial payments. But I can't give you a recommendation to stay company or not. It's whatever your threshold of pain is and whatever your bills at home dictate for you to do. Okay? They might say, go ahead and give it a try. Bro, it's been way too long. You fell off? Nah, 412. I just took a break, man. If you listen to all my videos at the beginning, I just needed a little break from trucking, from making videos. I've been dealing with some personal shit, man. Well, not personal, just the stresses of truck driving like everybody else. Let's see. Are you better off going to Tanker right now? I'm driving. Lay it down. Tanker might be good. Like the food grade stuff. It might be good. I can't really give a recommendation on that. You know, right now we're just in unprecedented times. Right now it's just a tough time in trucking, and some people are suffering more than others. 9 years, no tickets or accidents. I now have an AI camera. It sucks. Doesn't make me want to stay driving. Kersey, listen. I dig it too, babe. I dig it. I dig it. It's sad what U.S. truck is coming to. A little bored. Oh my God. Yeah. I just got back from the shower and shit. You need to keep up the grade of content. Yeah, 40112. I just, you know, life been lifing, bro. You know, I'm human too. Just because I talk on the internet every now and then don't mean I don't have my own issues to go through, brother. You know, if you watch the beginning of the video, you know, I was almost killed by a truck driver. So, you know, motherfucker almost ran me down. The times it. Well, bros, I gotta go soon, man. I gotta go make my delivery. But I encourage you to like, subscribe, and watch the video once it's uploaded. But you know, I gotta look into that Busy Blake thing. Hey, thank you, Kersey. Love you too, man. Thank you. You know it's bad when a mega carrier tells you to lower your Opti idle. Oof. Kersey, I had a camera in every company I was at. Still got my own. That was my only way of it. Wait, what? Yeah, 412. I was almost ran over by an immigrant. Yeah, well, I had a breakdown and motherfucker. Listen, guys, when a truck is broken down and you're on the side of the road and you see a truck driver on the side of the road, the law says you must get to the left lane. If you can't get to the left lane, you are so slow down and put your four ways on. Okay? Yeah, I will. I'll leave it so you can watch it, bro. Yeah, busy on his way out. I heard. Herc. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Because he was a hell of a cheerleader. I guess he said, "Fuck it." Bro, it happens. You know, trucking is bad. You know, it's bad, and I don't see it getting any better. And regardless of who gets in political office, now I will say this: if Trump gets back in the office, I think he would turn on the oil reserves and open up the oil pumps we were pumping, and that will drastically drop fuel prices. And see, that's one of the biggest factors in trucking. Like for instance, let me give you an example. I had $5,700 in revenue the other week. Okay, and my fuel costs were like $1,500. Okay, that's on 2,200 miles. Now, normally, if with the fuel discounts I get, and if the fuel prices were cheaper, instead of me paying $1,500 a week, I would have paid maybe 7 or 8. Do you see what I mean with my discounts? And that would have left me another 6 or 7 hundred bucks in my pocket. So, I'm glad you're good though. That shit can change in the blink of an eye, brother. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. But I'm shocked about that Busy Blake. Actually, when I get off this YouTube, I'm gonna go look at his channel, and I want to hear what he got to say. So he must be leaving Prime, or he must have left Prime. He must have sold all his trucks, because I think he owned 2 or 3. I know he had to sell at a loss, because when he bought those trucks, that was when the market was booming. So I know he had to take a loss on that. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know who Busy Blake is. Oh, he deleted all his Prime videos. Damn, Rod, for real. Damn. He was a Busy Blake, right? Has probably made $200,000-$300,000 probably just alone on referrals. He probably made a couple $100,000. I ain't gonna bullshit you. He was very famous. Not to mention, every student I ever trained at Prime that I got, he was one of their. He used to train like 8 students at once. So I know he made crazy money and bonuses and crazy money training students on the pad. He never even left Springfield hardly. He had a hell of a system down, and I know he was happy as shit. That's the thing about this market, man. It screwed everybody else's plans up, because what Busy Blake used to do is just train on the pad. He would take a student out, have them on the pad, train, get them graduating back to back to back. Then he would use his videos to make referral bonuses. And, it's time to abandon ship if Junior Hernandez leaves. Yeah, hell yeah. But Busy Blake used to make a lot of money, like a lot. Like this is shocking, man. This I guess he's doing bad and he's got tired of it. Yeah. Yeah, he was the man. Yeah, Herc, he was, man. Yeah, he was, man. He was multitasking and multi-earning. So that just tells you, yeah, it was time for him to go. Trucking with Tony, bruh. Where you been? I'm back running reefer contract freight. The drive van wasn't it. Trucking with Tony, bruh. I've been wondering what happened with you, man. Like, I haven't heard from you in a long time, man. I was like, I go check your video out in your channel all the time, and I was like, well, hell, he updated a month ago, or a few months ago, but that was it. Hey, bro, I'm glad you're doing good, man. I was curious how you've been doing, trucking with Tony. I was curious, man. I'm glad you're doing well, bro. Reefer, well, yeah, I think reefer is probably the last hope. I think it is. People got to eat. But the rates are starting to affect reefer a little bit too. they're starting to really mess with us. Oh man. Uh, ain't OG be safe, man? Do you got more videos? Oh, okay. He's talking to Tony. All right. Well, good night, man. I learned a lot from you too before I got into trucking. It's crazy how much things changed last couple of years. Yeah, Rod. It's changing. It's going to continue to change. It is. Eventually, we're all going to have to work for a corporation to make a decent living. And this is my opinion. I could be wrong. Left USA once they sold it, went south. Got a cab over now. Wow, you got a cab over? I know that. Oh, that's what's up, man. God, you know, trucking with Tony's such a resourceful guy, and the guy has such good willpower. You know, he doesn't let things get him down. He just changes and adapts. That's what I like about you, Tony. But, bro, listen, you got to make some videos, bro, so we can know what you've been up to, man. Because, you know, you're just a good content creator when it comes to going through the struggles and the changes of trucking. So that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. All companies got cameras, not just Prime. Yeah, 404 slap a hoe. that's a hell of a username. But yeah, eventually we are. And like I said, we are going to be working for corporations as a company driver eventually because they're squeezing us out. Now, unless this economy changes and we go through a hell of a boom, then it's different. Okay, Tony, I'll be looking forward to that, man. I hope you do drop a video this week, bro. I'm just curious what you've been up to, man, and how you're making out all these time. You know, I can understand not making videos and taking time away from YouTube to get your personal life and affairs in order. I started to do that myself, and actually, I might do that myself because I'm thinking about making some changes in my life too. That's going to need me to concentrate on that. Yeah, I'm thinking U.S. food more to be local, just to have a son. Oh, Herc, listen, I 100% support you doing that. If you just had a baby boy, go home, get off this road, especially right now, get off the road, find you a local job, excuse me, or a regional job that you can be home or pop out of the house a lot more. Don't stay over the road right now, especially when it's paying. I just would not do it. I wouldn't do it. I missed some things in my kids' lives, but it compensated because I was making the money for it. But now it's not worth it. I just wouldn't do it. The only company that doesn't have cameras is Trans Am and the smaller ones. Oh, okay. Be safe. Be careful. School bus has them as well. Yeah, listen, cameras are a thing. It's going to happen. But, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. If you want to drive for a mega carrier, that's what's going to be. They have cameras too. Insurance reasons. Yeah, like I said earlier, insurance is going to be the reason trucking is changing because, you know, runaway juries have awarded $200 million for an accident. And no company can survive paying payouts like that. Thanks, bro. Thank you for your support. Okay, brother. You know, you take it easy, man. But yeah, get off this road, man. If U.S. Foods is hiring, go to them. If Cisco is hiring, go to them. If McLean is hiring, go to them. Okay. Ambassador, I'm not pilot drinking. Yo, bro, I'm about to be with you doing the same thing. I want a beer so bad. Hi, Azteca. What's up there? What's going on? Anyway, listen, guys, I got to run. I got to go deliver this load. I asked you guys who just came on my live, this video will be uploaded, and you can catch what we were talking about. I'm glad to see some of my friends are still around, and some of you guys are doing pretty well. But just, you know, like I said, hold on tight. Don't let this thing get you down. And, you know, keep your positive attitude. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? Might go local, too. Okay, before I go, one more thing. The local jobs are going to be so selective now because everybody and their mama is flocking to them. So it's going to be hard as hell to get onto a local job. If you have to apply today, you might not hear from them for a month or two, but just keep trying. Oh, hey, John May. Good to see you, brother. Enjoy that vacation. But keep trying because, you know, local jobs they're going to be very selective who they hire. It's going to be a hard thing because over the road sucks. You'll make more money right now local. You would. Peace and love, y'all. Love the kids. Hey, Classic. Talk to y'all soon. I gotta go. Peace.